Hi everyone, it's Evangelian here at eTrailer, and today we are looking at our Rhino Rack Roof Rack, which has Vortex Aero Crossbars and Rhino Rack SX legs here on our 2021 GMC Terrain. If you want to use roof rack accessories like bike racks or a tent or cargo boxes, you first need a roof rack. So this is a really nice, quick and easy way to add crossbars to your terrain, especially since it takes advantage of the factory raised rails that are already on your vehicle. So these are 46-inch long crossbars, which is the recommended length for the GMC Terrain. Now you also have other options. You can get the longer crossbars if you want a little bit more overhang, but if you want something that's low profile and just enough length, especially for T-Track accessories, this might be perfect for you. So these are Vortex Aero Crossbars, which means they have the modern aero style, which decreases wind drag and wind noise, especially compared to your traditional square or round crossbars. I really like this design since it does add that efficiency as well as that extra weight capacity. Now, my personal favorite part about the Vortex Aero Crossbars are the wind strips on the inside. So you can see how they are shaped in order to help direct that wind, but you can also lift these up in order to access the T-Track below. So this is very useful when you have T-Track accessories that fit right into those tracks. So the bars have a weight capacity of 165 pounds. Now, what is very important is to know your own roof weight capacity though, and follow whichever is lower between the two. So make sure to add up the weight of your cargo, add up the weight of your cargo accessory, if it's like a box or a basket, add up the weight of this roof rack, and then just follow and see if it is within your vehicle's weight capacity. These are low profile bars, which means they don't sit super high up above your roof, making it look kind of like factory bars. Some people like it, some people don't, but I'll give you some measurements just to see if it works with your situations. So for the height this sticks up above your glass roof, we have it at 3.5 inches here at the top. As for your clearance between your bars and your glass roof, we have it at 2.25 inches. So that clearance is very important, especially if you have bindings or you're carrying around skis and snowboards or have extra large clamps. Because of that low profile or that limited clearance between your glass roof and your crossbars, I highly recommend taking advantage of the T-Tracks this has. Most modern accessories are now channel mounted or are capable or compatible with T-Tracks. That way you don't have clamps going around and possibly hitting your roof. Also, you get to take full advantage of all of that bar space. So these use the Rhino Rack SX legs, and that's what we call towers here at eTrailer. So these clip right onto your raised rails, and they have an included tool to tighten them down. Now, they are not locking towers, but your crossbars are locking, and they use a security key to lock them into place. As for overhang, some accessories require you have more overhang past your rails. So I measured underneath, and we have 1.75 inches of bar space underneath our bars. If that's not enough for you, it's very easy just to get longer bars and use those instead. The whole process is quick and simple, and let's take a look at that. So we're gonna start with the install of this roof rack, and it's super simple. You just get your legs ready, and then you line it up with your crossbar and just slide it through those tracks, and then you put it on your roof. And when it comes to getting this roof rack on our rails, I have two best friends. One is Bobby over there, who's gonna catch it on the other side, and my second one is my Moki doorstep, which is gonna get me enough height to actually get up there. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna line it up to the crossbar spread you want on your rails. So here on our terrain, I have it following the preset holes that are on our factory raised rails. So they're on the one on the inside, and we're gonna have a crossbar spread about 24 inches. And once that's in place, you then tighten it down. Now it's important to tighten down each side evenly. What that means is you tighten it down like maybe halfway on that side, you come over to here and tighten it down halfway on this side, and then you finish it off on the other side. Now when you have it fully tightened down, you'll then be able to see the true overhang of your crossbar. And how I measured it is underneath, and we have it at about 2 inches from the end of the crossbar to the end of the tower. Make sure it's even on both sides, and once you've confirmed that it is, then all you need to do is pop the end cap on. And when that's in place on all 4 sides, you're done with the install. So my final thoughts about this roof rack is I really like how fast it is to put on. Whenever we have a vehicle here that has raised rails, I always choose this because it's the quickest and the easiest. As for how it works with our Terrain here, it sits really low profile, and when you look at it from outside, it looks almost like factory bars. So with a great weight capacity as well as how you can use this even though you have a glass roof, I think it's great. And that was a look at our Rhino Rack Roof Rack with Rhino Rack Vortex Aero Crossbars and SX legs for raised rails here on our 2021 GMC Terrain. My name is Evangelian, and I hope you enjoyed the journey.